Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me just double check everything is working and then we will begin. Let's see here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I think that's right. Yeah, I think we're good. Right? Are we good? I think so. I think we're fine. Welcome in, everybody. How are you today? Erica, hello. You were first. And yes, my tummy does ache. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that I'm brave. Sassy, welcome in. Hello, how are you? How's it going? With the 45 stream streak. Sassy, way to go. Erica with the 5 stream streak. Thank you so much for being here. Moxie, welcome in. I'm early. Well, I'm technically starting closer to when I would normally begin. I've just been starting late the last weekish. But Moxie, welcome in. How are you today? Today we're gonna be playing some more Windblown. So I fixed my Steam Deck, I think, and I need to test it out to make sure that it's all working. So that's why we're streaming, even though I have a tummy ache. I almost canceled stream, but I was like, I'll push through. So here we are. So how are you guys doing though? How are things? I hope you're all having a good day. How was the rest of your weekend? I saw you guys Saturday. That's when my Steam Deck exploded. It took me like 7 hours to fix my Steam Deck. It was miserable. And that's why I figured we could have played Ruffy today, maybe, but I want to make sure everything else is working before we hop into another game. A new dinner? What's going to be the new dinner? What is the what's the new dinner meal plan? Doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Glad you're doing good. I had a work meeting this morning. Ran some errands. I shipped YV's birthday package. So got to send him a whole bunch of stuff. Having an emotional up and down day. Cleaned up a bunch more stuff in preparation for the gathering this weekend. That's right. That's this weekend. And in the process, found some unused gift cards. So yay, money. But then the gift Mr. Pan and I decided to give out at the memorial came in the mail. Oh, and it made me sad just because it's there. Not because, like, it arrived broken or something. Or, like, or you know, of poor quality. A mac and cheese with ground chicken seasoned nicely. Ooh, maybe I'll make it a barbecue seasoning. That sounds very nom-nom, Erica. That sounds very nom-nom. Moxie, you'll have to tell us if it's nom-nom. But I bet it will be. Oh, little giraffe keychains. Oh, that is adorable. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair for sure. I'm glad you found some gift cards though. Oh, 2 things. One, the pinned message has a link to round 2 of the horror games. You guys can start voting on that. Also, am I in focus? Am I in focus? I think so. I'm in focus enough. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell. I probably won't eat it. He's my pickiest eater, fair. But mac and cheese is so good. I love mac and cheese. We just wanted a little something that people could use to remember her without being in your face. Yeah, that's fair. I like that, Sassy. I like that a lot. Oh, the next thing, and I meant to actually put this in the announcement message in the Discord, but I forgot, but I'll do it tomorrow, is that Friday, July 25th, we're going to do Christmas in July. We're going to have a Christmas in July stream. It's going to be a cozy stream, where I will be doing my my wooble. I will be crocheting this. I've never crocheted before. So yeah, you guys will get to watch me crochet something. Mostly bad, I imagine. So yeah. Sharks and Minnows is pulling through. It's true, yeah. Sharks and Minnows made it to the next round. Kid 3 got a wooble. Oh, very fun. Yeah, so this was one of our stretch goals, is that we would do a crochet stream. Gosh, I'm dropping it. And so we bought one of these. This came in, and so we'll do that. And I've decided, yeah, July 25th, because that will be a fun Christmassy stream, you know? Did they like the wooble? Which wooble did they do? And Yemet, welcome in. How are you today? Can't wait for that stream. I plan on hanging mine in my car as a little guardian angel thinks she can watch over me in the car. That is adorable, Sassy. I love that. Can't wait for that stream. So good. Yeah, it should be good. It should be like cozy. Should be chill. I will listen to some Christmas music. You know, I think it'll be a nice little stream. I was reminded of Christmas in July because in Wyvie's stream, he accidentally started playing a Christmas song, and I made a comment of like, "Aw," and then was like, "But you could do Christmas in July," and then I was like, "I could do Christmas in July." Wait a minute. I gotta make sure I have all my supplies at the ready so we can compare. Yeah, I mean, I fear that it's not gonna turn out, but we'll see. I'll have a second camera set up so you guys can see what I'm doing while I crochet. It'll be fun. I have faith. We'll see. The other day I did think about doing just like a what's that, like a co-working stream? You know, where like I work on something while you guys also work on stuff or whatever. But I didn't. But then, like yesterday or the day before, I came across a stream that I was like, "Oh, I love this. I love how they did this." Let me see if I have the screenshot because I was like, "Oh, this is great." I was like, "I want to use this." This guy, JP Study Time, I love this. He blurs his camera, and it's so frosty and nice. It's such a nice frosty blur. I love it. But I also like how he had this. So for one, he has like up at the top left, like the time. Like design wise, this is very nice. He has the time, the date, the time again, and cause or wait, maybe the you know what it is? Okay, the 1024 is like a Pomodoro counter. I think that's what it's called. So it's counting down. Is it 15 or 25? I think it's 25, right? 25 and then 5-minute break. That's what that 1024 is. It's counting down. But then he has like date, time. Up is how long he's been streaming, the weather, and then what song is playing, though it wasn't working when I took the screenshot. Breakfast, I don't know what that was. He wasn't eating. He was working. So I don't know why it says breakfast there. But then what was cool is at the right side of the screen, people in chat could like redeem something to say what they're working on. And so that's like, he has himself, JP Study Time, what he's doing. And then other people in chat had like, they can say what they're doing as well. And I think that's cool. And then I guess, I don't know how this works. I'll have to like lurk and watch one of his streams or something. Actually, I didn't follow him. I just kind of was like, oh, this is dope. I love this. I think there's a way. So like the community tasks is actually like done through a bot, and you can like add a task to yourself in chat. Then you can like edit it, like say it's done, all that stuff. And I was like, oh, that's so like next level. I love that. So anyway, I think next time we do maybe like a study hall stream, might try to figure something out like this, because I really like this. I don't know if I would do the blurred cam or not. I really like how this looks. It was kind of fun to sort of like see that he was like doing stuff without necessarily like seeing what he was doing, if that makes sense. And I think he also did that probably because he's like working on work stuff. And you could see, typically you can see his monitors. So, because I checked some of his other streams, and you can like see, he has multiple monitors, but you can definitely see one of them. So I wonder if he does that so that you can't like see what he's working on specifically. But anyway, I really like that. It also just looks like aesthetically really pleasing. I think it works because he also has like, color-wise, it looks really nice. Like the sun's coming through a window behind him. Maybe it's also because he's wearing like a yellow shirt and stuff, but it looks very like warm and pleasant to look at. I don't know. Very big fan of that. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have to like recreate a different background for this so that way it works. But anyway, maybe next time if I'm like, I need a study hall stream, I'll need to work on like getting some of that stuff set up. But anyway, I like study hall streams. I don't know if you guys have ever watched one. I know Sassy has been here for them, but it's basically like a nice time where like I can work on stuff while other people also work on stuff. It's just very chill, very like, you know, it's very good. If Kid 3 can figure it out left-handed with a book geared towards right-handed people, he could do that? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's laid out really easily. Potentially. Potentially it's not, though. I've never really done anything like that, so we'll see. BBS! Welcome in! How are you? How's it going? How was your stream? Welcome in, everybody. Friends, I have a little short video to play for you. Enjoy. Hi Raiders, I'm Jet, your fourth favorite streamer. Yeah, fourth. You know, the guy you end up with when your favorites are offline and you misclicked my channel. Before we dive in, snapsicles, this is a family-friendly stream. Please keep your chats cozy and clean or my mods will be on you like a pack of wild pumas. Looking for a triple threat? Gaming, chatting, and looks? Well, let me tell you why I'm called Triple Jet. When it comes to gaming, we dive into puzzles, indie games, RPGs, and mysteries. But the biggest mystery of all will be why you're still watching. Like to chat? Well, we get so derailed it's like we're a train to nowhere and I'm your conductor. Choo choo. And when it comes to looks, I am like the solar eclipse, best not to look at. Now, if you want a good streamer, follow the creators I just linked in chat. They will obliterate my stream like a snap from Thanos. Mr. Bezos, I don't feel so good. But if you like the wonderfully wrecked vibe of a beat-up pinata, then you're in the right place. The candy's mostly gone, but we can still keep it sweet. So drop a follow and we'll make this siesta fiesta the absolute besta. Got a jet? So welcome in, everybody. BBS, how was your stream? How is it going? You're playing some GTA 5. How did it go? Annie Kinley, welcome in. Annie Kinley. Anakinly? I'm not sure if the stress should be like Annie, or is it like Anakinly? Anyway, you can tell me. Pure Spider, welcome in. How's it going? Steph, how are you? Friends, if you're not following BBS, please do. BBS Pro Z is a gamer who seems to be having a bit of trouble flying in Grand Theft Auto 5. They've been playing a lot of it lately, though, and even tried to channel their inner Trevor. Maybe they need a little more practice. Pog video, thank you. Love it. My first time on the story, and it's going good. Oh, very fun, very fun. I've actually never played a GTA game. But I've heard GTA 5 is good. Are you like gearing up for 6? Palmusa trains to nowhere. Player 4 at Hype Train today. Very good. We love that for him. Or just Annie. Well, then I will call you Annie. Perfect. I need a lot of practice. Oh boy. He needs a lot of practice, says Steph. I'm getting a lot of feedback that you need a lot of practice. Can't not have played GTA 5, also in GTA. I've heard good things about it. I just have never gotten into it. Or have you done, like, GTA RP? Is this your first, like, foray into GTA at all? But welcome in, friends. My name is Jet. We're going to be playing some Windblown today. I also have a tummy ache, so I'm being very brave. I almost canceled stream, but... oh no, Bear! I am so sorry. Bear. Well, I hope. Gosh, I mean, you know, I have no words to say, Bear. But just know that we're here for you. If you need anything. I actually thought about you today. I went to a boba place while I was running errands called. Is it just called Bear Boba Cafe or something like that? I think it is. Bear, I hope, gosh. I feel like it sounds like, you know, I hope you have a great day, or I hope your day gets better. Feels very not, you know. I will at least say I have no words, and I know nothing can really be said to make things better. But if you need anything, please let us know. Let's see. First time ever. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I've never played it, so you know. Emmers, welcome in, Emmers. How are you? How's it going? Madrigal. Oh, Madrigal, you came in on the raid. I saw her like while the raid video was playing. Hello, how's it going? Let's see. It's been rough, but the whole family's here for me. Good. I'm glad, Bear. Just you being here is enough. Well, I hope, you know, I hope during the next weekish, you know, few weeks ahead, we can kind of, you know, distract you and you know, because I'm sure, you know, you'll need the distractions or whatever, but yeah, if you need anything, please let us know. We'll be here for you in the Discord and whatever. And also feel free if you need to like step away from Twitch for a bit. Totally understandable. Totally, you know, we all understand. Just take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. Playing Cat Quest, and I keep getting my butt kicked. It does seem like a difficult game. I mean, I came to Twitch when he got sick, so this has been my way of escaping. Okay, well then stick around. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I did think of you today as I went to the boba place, because the boba like cup had like a very adorable little bear on it. It was a little cute brown bear with a like a I'm gonna say a bum bag, because I know that there are British people in the chat and they're gonna be like, what did you call it? So I'm gonna say a bum bag. and a little boba cup. I actually tried boba for the first time last week. You'd never had boba before? I just didn't want to say anything that would shock the the people from the UK and Australia. I don't know if we have any Australians in the chat yet, but wait, why is that? It's only difficult because I'm playing with meowdifiers. Oh boy, the puns. Don't put bags in your bum. The other one is not, well, it's it's fine for the US. It's not fine for anywhere else though. No, I found it to be really good and scary addicting. I love boba. Boba is very good. I will say, here's my hot take. Here's my boba hot take. A boba smoothie is better than boba tea. Oh, YV was being very naughty in another stream this morning, by the way. I'm being a snitch. That's fair. That sounds like him. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I actually typically if they have smoothies, I will go to I will order a boba smoothie because I prefer smoothies. But today I had boba tea. I was like, I'll actually have their standard. I didn't want anything too sweet because my stomach was kind of bothering me. I actually mostly got it because I wanted like the milk. But I was like, I think having something kind of like not too wild would be good. I wanted something because again, my tummy. I was gonna stop by YV stream last night, but I was just so tired. I kind of was wondering actually, Bear, because I noticed you weren't there. So I was like, I wonder how he's doing. But yeah. But again, totally understandable. And I know he would obviously understand. But what was I gonna say? For those who don't know, my Steam Deck exploded on stream the other day, on Saturday. By that I mean that oh, and Madrigal, who just bought a Steam Deck, this is something to know. So apparently the Steam Deck will just will like download OS updates. And it won't even tell you necessarily that it's doing that. It didn't like literally explode, more figuratively, but it downloaded an OS update. It didn't install it, but I was having trouble when I switched over to my Steam Deck to play the game on Saturday. I noticed that the mouse wasn't moving, and I was like, that's weird. It should be. Like, I think the battery's fine. So I went and restarted my Steam Deck. When I went to go start it, it said, we're going to install the OS that we downloaded. While downloading it, actually it imploded. While it was it like downloaded it, tried to install it, or I'm sorry, it had already downloaded it. But while it was trying to install it and then like verifying it, it was like, you're out of space. You need at least 250 megabytes in order to install it. My hard drive has always been full. The Steam Deck is lousy with data management. And so, it was like, you need 250 megabytes to install the update. Restarting console in 25 seconds. It restarts, and then because I guess it's in that like installation loop, it never leaves that. It basically what'll happen is like if it's trying to install an update when you have no space, it can no longer boot. And that's just a thing the Steam Deck does. Is under warranty. So it is, but it's fine. I was able to fix it after 7 hours of trying to get it to work. I tried to follow a bunch of different instructions. I was able to get a USB drive. I was able to flash the like an OS Steam, like a Steam OS onto the flash drive from my Mac. Plugged it into my dock. I followed all these instructions of like, okay, this is how you install it without losing any data. It took me so long. One, running like the Steam OS off of the USB, it ran so slowly. Like trying to, basically what then I was trying to do was delete enough stuff off of the Steam Deck hard drive so that there was enough space for it to like do all its stuff. So, but in order to like delete something, I would delete an item. It would take at least 10 to 15 minutes for it to delete. And actually, once it started booting up from the USB in the first place, it took about 30 minutes from it going from like, okay, we're gonna start booting from the USB to then like when I could actually start interacting with things and like deleting files. Takes about 30 minutes. I then deleted. It was a struggle to find because again, the data management on the Steam Deck is not like super user friendly. It's not like going on your PlayStation or on your Switch and just like deleting a game. Because one, I've mostly installed games on my SD card, so that's not the issue. It's finding like where random shaders have been installed and other files have been installed. It seems like the Steam Deck will just like hold on to certain files and not delete them, even though you've like deleted that game off of your Steam or whatever. So a bit of a like nightmare, but long story short, I freed up 250 megabytes, a little over. It was like 280 megabytes or something. And I was like, all right, phew, let's restart the thing. It then was like, sweet, you have enough space to install the OS. Installing the OS. OS install complete. Verifying operating system. You need 250 megabytes in order to verify the OS update. And I was like, no! Flips desk. So I needed to then go back and free up another 250 megabytes. I tried, and like I then found like another 250, 300 megabytes, reinstalled, and it was still giving me like a failed error. And so I ended up like, having to just wipe the user data off of my Steam Deck. Basically starting it from scratch. Luckily, I install all of my games on an SD card, and so I didn't end up losing any of my games, and I didn't have to like reinstall any games. I did have to reset up my Steam Deck, like signing into Steam, making sure that like my settings were correct and all that. And that's what we're kind of doing today is we'll play Windblown, but I'm kind of just double checking that everything is working. There were a few settings that I couldn't find that I remember being like, excuse me, I remember changing this. So we're gonna just make sure that everything is like working. But anyway, so Steam Deck is back to normal-ish, but anyway, still a team Steam Deck over Switch. And this is funny because we've talked about like I've like even had the idea of getting YV a Steam Deck or something, but he is not very tech savvy. He's not really a tech person at all. And I think the Steam Deck would kind of be a nightmare for him. I don't think he would I think I've had enough issues with it that like I feel like I struggled fixing it this weekend, and I do consider myself to be kind of like a tech savvy person. Granted, I don't know Linux very well, but like I can figure things out. And I was just even like thinking about it. I was like, what would I do if this happened to YV? Like, it'd be so difficult to walk him through, you know, all right, here's what you do. Here's what we're going to try. Because again, it took me like 7 hours to fix it. I could see him being like, within 30 minutes being like, I'm done. This is garbage. So long story short, Steam Deck imploded because it's weird. Paul is super cool and fixed it. We want all the long stories. Devin, welcome in. How are you doing? Heard you had a hype train today. That's what Moxie told me. How is Borderlands? This is true, but we also aren't normal people. You must have typed the wrong username because I am hideous. Unbelievable. I saw you flex on your stream. I saw you flexed on your stream, Devin. I don't think, you know. It's not cringe. I'll see myself out. No, don't see yourself out. So anyway, so that happened with the Steam Deck, but so we'll test it today. I don't know how long we'll stream. Again, my tummy is kind of rumbly today. But I was like, I really want to test it out. Let's see how it goes. And maybe I'll feel better. Guns? Did you guys show guns? Oh, Borderlands. That's probably what you mean. Oh, no. The flexing. That's what it is. I was like, did Devin show a gun on stream? Thank you. Yes. Okay. I was like, I don't know if Devin seems like somebody who would own a gun. But I was like, I don't know if he showed one on stream. Toon, welcome in. How are you? Did you go to bed? I'm not so subtle judging. Looking forward to the new Borderlands coming out, TBH. I am too, BBS. So far from what I've seen, I think it looks really good. I'll be curious to see more, but yeah, I think I didn't like 3. I didn't finish 3. Like I thought the playable characters were okay. I did not like the story. I thought the villains were terrible, and I hated what they did with the Borderlands 2 characters. I absolutely hated it. But I will say 3 had like some nice quality of life things that I liked, but overall the gameplay, and so I just couldn't finish it. I think it'd be fun to play with people. I think that would be the saving grace, but like I could not stand the villains, especially after Handsome Jack into those 2. I was just like, I also think this is my IMO. But IMO, I think the humor of 3 didn't land as well as 2. And I think part of that is like, I don't think 2's humor, if you were like release it today, I don't think people would like it as much. I think people would find it really cringe. But I think it fits if you look at it as like a product of its time. It's like very early 2000s, you know, humor, and that works for it. I think Borderlands 3 didn't like evolve at all, humor wise. And so it kind of like didn't really fit. It looks like, from what I've seen, I mean, and maybe they're just toning it down. I'm sure there will be humor in 4, but the humor seemed at least a little bit more subdued from what they've shown. But I'm curious to see how they like do stuff. But anyway, all that to say, I am very excited. I think 4 will be so far. I think 4 looks great. Just woke up from a nap. Pretty good. How about you? I'm doing good, despite I have a rumbly tummy. But today's been productive. I sent over Yvy's birthday gifts. So that's going to take, I think it says it'll get there next week, but we'll see. Well, hold up. I don't know poop about this franchise, but what about Borderlands 1? Y'all never talk about it. Borderlands 1 was okay when there was only one Borderlands. The characters were basically non-existent. Like, even the playable characters barely have a personality. They kind of, like, say things every once in a while. Like, they'll, like, exclaim something when using an ability or when killing something, but that's kind of it. You learn a little bit about them through some, like, items that you pick up, and, like, it plays a little audio file about them. I think that's how it was. But, like, they're barely characters. And the ending is very disappointing. I will spoil Borderlands 1 for everybody here. And I will do that because it's not great. And it really doesn't, knowing the ending, I don't think really affects anything. But Borderlands 1, don't go back to play it. Like, if you've never played Borderlands, start with 2. But Borderlands 1 is building up towards, like, the whole point is all these characters, all these NPCs are telling you that there's this legendary vault. And you need to find the legendary vault. It's got so much money. It's got so many weapons. It's got all of these great things. It's got the best weapons and stuff and things. The legendary vault turns out to just be filled with nothing but a monster. And then you have to kill it. And then it's just sort of like, well, I guess that's it. And so there's just like a whole bunch of buildup to it. And then it's just sort of like, it ends up being a little disappointing. I mean, you get some like guns for killing the final boss, but Borderlands 2 makes fun of that. And like some of the NPCs will joke about how like some of them will say something to the effect of like, oh, I like, no, this new quest that I'm sending you on actually does have good stuff. Wouldn't it be disappointing if I sent you there and there was only like a monster inside? The humor is a little bit more tongue in cheek. The playable characters in 1 become NPCs in Borderlands 2. That's really the only thing you're missing if you don't play Borderlands 1. But I've played with people and I'm just like I've played with a lot of people who haven't played Borderlands 1 and will just jump in on 2. And I just tell them when the character's introduced that was a playable character, I'll just say, by the way, this person was a playable character in the first game. I'm glad you said this. I've wondered about 1. 1 isn't very good. I think it's like, it's not worth playing. I don't think. Like, yes, the characters are fun. I would say if you've played 2 and 3, which I know you have, their skills, though, would feel very limited. Like, the skill trees are much more advanced in 2 in comparison to 1. So I think it would be sort of like I at the time of Borderlands 1 when I played it, I was like, oh, this is very fun, very cool, I like this. But even just playing 2, we just dropped a lot of, my bitrate dropped. Don't know what happened there. Apologies. I was saying the skill tree of Borderlands 1 is very limited, and Borderlands 2 has a much more complex trees with, like, you know, that really changed your skills and stuff. And so it's like, I think it'd feel very rudimentary if you went back and played 1. But Relying on others to tell you what's going on again? Okay, Harry Potter. What the heck? That's so lame. This is so mean, but accurate, so I accept. Did you see the film? I did not, BBS. Wouldn't waste my time. Not the tummy. Yeah, the tummy has not been doing too good, Tune. What film? There is no film. There is no Warren Bossing say. Like, Lilith, who's a playable character in 1, she's the siren. Her thing is when you use her ability, she goes invisible. And then the like effect is if you go invisible, your melee becomes empowered. So you have a very strong melee. And you can advance her skill tree to where it's like, well, when you pop out of your invisibility, you'll do like an area of effect explosion of different elements depending on which points you've put in your skill tree. That's like kind of how hers goes. And that's like, she has like 2 other trees to choose from, but that's like probably the most advanced it gets. I think her other skill tree is like elemental stuff, like with the guns. I will say the only playable character that's like most people would consider the most fun was probably Mordecai, who had the hawk. And I think people just liked him because you had a hawk companion. But the hawk like would attack and you could change its element. Similarly, like you would put points in different skills and you could turn it into like a fire hawk or another element, caustic or whatever. And then it could also like scavenge for weapons for you. Like it would just like, it would break those like random piles of stuff and then like would bring you whatever it found. But yeah, that was sort of like, it's not worth playing. Yeah, it was good for a film before a Borderlands film was... Wait, really? You think it was good for a film? That's interesting. As soon as I saw Kevin Hart, I knew what it was. It was just some weird choices all around. I will say the only person that I will sort of defend, even though it was a weird pick, is... she played Tannis. Hold on. Jamie Lee Curtis. I understand why Jamie Lee Curtis was in Borderlands, and I mean she's a good actor. I will at least say I don't mind her being in it because apparently she has played Borderlands. Famously so. She played Borderlands with her son to sort of like connect with him. And they've played all of the Borderlands games. And I think that's super cool. So like, I'm glad she was in it because I think it's cool that, you know, she's actually a fan of the series. It's also kind of unexpected. It's Jamie Lee Curtis. But I will say, I don't know. I don't understand everyone else because everyone else is like way older than they need to be. The director has a bunch of duds, fair. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. You make me feel complied to play. Just play Borderlands 2. You're 2 away from 50K, Moxie? Oh, way to go. Oh no, you're 2K out of 50K. You're trying to go for an intro sound. I applaud you. Applaud you with that. My uncultured brain heard Jamie Lynn Spears. I'm laughing so hard. I will be honest with you, I forgot Jamie Lynn Spears existed until you've just said that. I like Jamie Lee Curtis and The Last Showgirl. Never watched that. I honestly could not tell you the last thing I've seen Jamie Lee Curtis in besides Stevia commercials. Stevia? No. The yogurt. Activia. That's what it is. Thank you. Zoe 101, baby. Hilarious. No, I totally totally forgot about Jamie Lynn Spears. You haven't seen? No, I need to. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I need to watch it, Tune. I that has been on my to watch list for forever. But I need to. Knives Out might have been the last one. I'm looking at... Yeah, I think it was Knives Out. I honestly think I will love it. I love Michelle Yeoh already. I grew up on a lot of martial arts films, and so I've watched so many random Michelle Yeoh movies. And so I think I would already love it, but I have not sat down and seen it. That's only if Jet can remember the name of it when he goes to watch it. I famously cannot remember the title. I always mess it up somehow. One of the easiest 5 out of 5s of getting a movie. Excellent. I've heard so many great things about it, but as a reminder, if you guys have not, you guys can vote on what horror game I'm going to be streaming. We're on round 2. There are 4. That's the link. It should also be in the pin message, but just in case. There are 4 things to vote on right now. 8 games, 4 brackets. The winner of these will then move on to the next round. I was going to give you guys another day for round 1, but then I remembered, wait, it's Steam Summer Sale. Let's see if we can get this done before the Steam Summer Sale is over, because most of these games are on sale right now, and I was like, let's take advantage of that. Have you seen Living in Oblivion? No, but that sounds like what I would call my autobiography. No, I have not. I don't think I've even heard of this. Steve Buscemi? Peter Dinklage? What's not to love? Jamie Lynn Spears? She's not in it. She would have been like a fetus. Pre-fetus, even. Have you picked up any games yet during the sale? Sassy? Yes, I have. Guess which game I got? I watched that last night. Pretty good. Ooh. No, I've never heard of it. Toon, you like films. You like cinema. Have you seen Blind Spotting? The Root Trees, I did. I picked up The Root Trees Are Dead. Sassy. I just realized what game is a perfect definition of deception. Have you heard of Kindergarten? No. Well, I mean, not a game, anyways. So I'm watching Blood and Bad Education. Blind Spotting was good. I liked Blind Spotting a lot. I kind of want to watch the show. I wonder if it's any good. But yeah, I really liked Blind Spotting. Really intense. Really, really intense. Posted a picture of the off the top of my head dinner creation. Ooh. A very nice. That looks delicious, Erica. I want. Gonna jump off. I'm sleepy. BBS, thank you so much for the raid. Also, friends, if you haven't, there's a link. Go drop BBS a follow. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. I appreciate it, friends. Again, please go drop him. Hold on, let me also do this. Oh, I can't do that one again. I have to wait 23 minutes. I'm gonna head off to Nightjet, and also, friends, go ahead and follow Steph as well. Most people here in our community are not family friendly. Most people here don't care about it really. It's just me. It's just me. So you guys don't have to. You don't have to worry. Let's see. I couldn't play this. Wait. Oh yeah. What is it? Kindergarten? Having a whole spice wall instead of a spice cabinet helps with new creations. Ooh, I love spices. We love seasoned food. Oh, thank you. Of course, Steph. Please have a good night. Get some rest. See you around in the places. But have a good one. Let's see. What else, friends? Anything before we hop into the game and test out and see if my Steam Deck works? I'm trying to think if there's anything. Oh, I do have a thing. Once I grew up and learned spices existed, it changed everything for me. We love that for you. Big fan of seasoned food. I posted this in the Discord, but we'll talk about it here anyways. But in Japan, in November, there's going to be some new Animal Crossing gachas. And look at them, they're adorable. They come with like a little set, and it looks like you can stack them. Like you can see on the right side, there's going to be 6. There's the Nook's Cranny. And it comes with little figures. So Timmy and Tommy. There's Isabelle in the office. Brewster's Cafe. Shady. Marshall with in his house with the piano, Bob in his house, and Whitney in her house. And I love it. I want at least Brewster's, maybe Timmy and Tommy's or Isabel's. The only character of these that I other care about is Bob, but I don't like his room. I don't like what the room they chose for him. Your tummy and my tummy. Yeah, Paul, kindergarten. You would think it's for kids based on the name, but there's actually a lot of blood. Oh, I've never. What kind of game is it? Gotcha. I don't mess with demons. Yeah. This feels different because it's like not like a gotcha game, but it's at least, you know, one of those old gotcha machines. But so the way I have bought a few gotchas before, but what I do is there is a website called buy.jp, and it's a website where you can buy things from Japan and then get it shipped to you. And they're sort of like a middleman. So basically people will list things. Then Bai has like a warehouse, and what they do is they handle the transaction for you. So they like the item gets delivered to them, and so you pay them for the item plus a fee, and then they ship it to you. What's fun though is that for a lot of these gacha items so far, because I've bought a lot of little Apex stuff. Loba, Caustic, I have Mirage and Fuse. Anyway, these were all gacha things from Japan. Typically people will like open them up and figure out what's inside of them and then list the specific thing. So like I won't have to actually like, I mean, they're more expensive that way because you're buying then exactly which one you want. But I'll be able to do that. So I don't have to like waste money with gotchas. But anyway, that comes out November of this year. Sort of like an RPG. Interesting. I wonder how they choose which of the characters to feature when they make these sets. Marshall seems to be very popular. I don't know if I've ever seen Whitney. Is Whitney also a Lego? Why didn't they pick a more appropriate URL then? Well, what would have worked best, Shady? Reading the game description and being a teacher makes me very uncomfortable. Fair. Caustic, rather. Yeah, so true. I also have... Where is he? Oh, there he is. See, these are actually, these weren't gotchas. These were from like a Crane game. But I had these also the fuse. But actually, Hannah Na was playing Apex today, and I redeemed her legend, and I told her she needed to play as Caustic. She actually had an excellent play as Caustic too. Come to our website to obtain JapaneseGoods.jp. That would be cool. But it's not all bad. I'm not sure how to defend this, actually. This is some real gotcha journalism. Literally. But I'm trying to remember. Is there anything... I haven't heard of any, like, gaming news over the weekend, anyways. Donkey Kong comes out next week. That's fun. That'll be exciting. I'm excited to play it. So we need to get through Ruffy and the altars. Hopefully by then. Which we should be able to do. But is there anything else, friends? Anything else to mention? Remember, go vote on the horror games if you have not. Well, we don't know. We don't know that. That's why we're testing it out today. That's why we're not playing Ruffy. I figured we'll test it on a game that I haven't seen. Oh, wait, the season 20 cast was? I love season 19. I finished it. Taskmaster. Who is it? Let's see. Okay, looking at them, I know none of them. Ania Magliano, no idea. Macy Adam, no idea. Phil Ellis, no idea. Reese Shearsmith, no idea. Sanjeev Bhaskar, no idea. Uh-oh. I will say... This is going to be a very difficult season to, like, follow up. Macy is going to be crazy. Reset and Sanjeev are two icons, really? I'll keep an open mind. I think I'm going to start the new Carmen Sandiego game next week. I've only had it for 2 months. It's time. Granted, I say that. I've owned games for longer and still haven't played them yet. Burn it all down. All the flames. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's been any other video game news to announce. I'll look tonight. And tomorrow I'll have something, hopefully. But alright. We have to run ads, and then we will... Kid 3 is being sneaky, using up your channel points. Also, I'm loving Echoes of Wisdom. I played like 3 hours last night. Oh, is this your first time playing it? So much fun. I really loved it. Same, but I did say I'd wait for school to get out and then play it, but then life happened. Fair. Oh, very cool. I bet it runs great. I bet it runs great on the Switch too. Okay, we need to run ads. We'll come in and I'll be getting my Steam Deck set up in the meantime. So, friends, if you need to stand up, stretch, etc., grab a snack, grab a drink, and we will be RB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
Welcome back. I was getting a little nervous. It wasn't working for a second. Now it's giving me all of this again. Hold on. I can't remember if I need it. Uh-oh. Oh no! Wait a minute. My save is gone. Is there like... Hold on. No! Is there not cloud save for Windblown? How do I see... How do I see things? How do I see where my cloud saves are? And Diego, welcome in. How are you? How have you been? Okay, hold on. Is there like... I'm doing pretty good. My tummy is a little off today. Thank you for that hydrate. How do I see... There's some way to check your, like, cloud saves and stuff. I don't see it on here. This is, I'm on Steam. Security, language. There's... Library. Windblown. Does it just like not have... Oh, maybe I don't know if it has... Maybe it just doesn't have cloud save. It's just not... It's not even listed. Are we gonna have to... I remember there's some way to see like every game that has a like cloud save, I guess. Oh wait. Hold on. Yeah, maybe. That is unfortunate because I had like literally everything unlocked. No! I wonder what other games have died because of it. Hold on. Let's see. store.steampower.com/account/remote storage. Sign in. Hold on. All right. Is Windblown listed on here? I don't see it. I don't see it. So, it also... So even though I have the game installed on my SD card, the saves were not. Is that also what happens? Because that makes me sad. First the knowers and the imploding, now the save data incident. When this happens, I never replay. I'm like, well, I cannot bring myself to redo it. I know. That's how I feel. Like when a romantic prospect just ghosts after a couple of days, you are dead to me now, and I will erase all memories from my emotional protection. Amazing. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It hurts. It hurts. Is there like... Hold on. Let's see something. Properties. Installed files. Where browse? Yeah, I guess the I guess the save data is or was stored yeah, I guess. Oh, wait, let's see. Cause I don't know. You would think that the like if you have the save data not I'm sorry, if you have the games installed in the SD card, that maybe the save data would be saved like with it. Alex, welcome in. My Steam Deck imploded the other day, and I had to wipe some of the data off of it to fix it. Even though my games were saved on an SD card, it looks like some my saves were not, maybe. Guessing it's a beta bug, not intended action. I guess. No! Hannah, welcome. Everything will be okay. I might have to restart from the beginning, though, Alex. Hannah, welcome in. How was your stream? I was there for a bit of it. But how was your stream? Friends, Raiders, welcome in. I have a video to show you. Hi Raiders, I'm Jet, your fourth favorite streamer. Yeah, fourth. I'm like that extra napkin in your takeout bag. Not really necessary, but you can throw me in the glove box to sneeze into one day. Are you looking for an exciting streamer, or perhaps just someone good looking? Well, if you want the rush of watching paint dry, I'm your Picasso. As for my looks, I'm a 4 out of 10 on a good day. Imagine a potato cosplaying as a slightly less impressive potato. Throw a beard on that and you've got me. I may not be winning any beauty contests, but at least I can confidently claim the title of worst. If you want the best content, then look elsewhere. Follow the streamers I just linked in chat. They are much more likable than me. But hey, if you're into the rugged charm of a crumpled paper bag, then hit that follow button with a reluctant sigh, because I can promise you this. Buckle up for a family-friendly adventure that's like watching me make a friend. It's slow, it's messy, and yet uncomfortably heartfelt. Catch you on the flippy flip. But welcome in, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day. The last redoubt, welcome in. Cindy Lou Who, hello, how are you? That unintentionally rhymed. Calco, welcome in. How are you? Oh, didn't know you had... Yeah, I had to wipe my Steam Deck the other day. Caustic buff ideas. I have them for you. Wait, Hanana is a Canadian streamer who loves Apex Legends. When she's not busy fragging with Fuse, you might catch her sipping wine or coffee. This woman of many talents also enjoys cooking and playing Zelda. No recent broadcast to report, but her Monday Apex streams sound like a blast. Really, it should say that she's a Caustic main, but... But welcome in. Oh, no, Toon. No lies here. And Calco, welcome in. How are you? So, and then I'll give you my Caustic buff ideas. So, my Steam Deck imploded over the weekend, and I had to wipe part of it to fix it, but I backed up. All of my games were saved on an SD card, but I guess the saves were not, maybe, because the game that I was going to play today to make sure everything was working, it has no saves. What is awful also is I had like some stuff that was because I played the early the early preview access for the game, and those weren't available. And when I was going to start a new game, there are like some special skins. I might have to contact the devs and be like, hey, I'll be able to prove it because I had we streamed this just the other day, but I'll be like, this is everything I had unlocked. Is there any way you can give me a save, like an edited save or something with this? Because how do I get my stuff back? I'm Sag. Is there like restore purchases or something? Hold on. No, because that... Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. No! Hold on, let me catch up to chat. How was the rest of the stream, though? How did the games go? They're bullying innocent children? So I don't know why, but it doesn't have... This game apparently either doesn't have cloud saves. Maybe it's because it's technically in early access. I don't know if that's why, but we'll be sad together. Caustic. Let me tell you my ideas for a Caustic buff. What if he's waving at you. What if Caustic, because, okay, here's the problem with Caustic, is they've had problems in the past with balancing him, because seems like either his gas is too strong or it's not strong enough. It's so weak. Currently, it seems very weak. My thought is, what if his gas had an additional property? And this is what I mean. What if, while you are hit with his gas, like if you spend any time in the gas, it starts to apply a new effect that's maybe called like corroded or something. Corroded prevents your shields from being able to be filled up. But the way it works is like, let's say you have purple armor. If you spend 3 seconds in his gas, the last bit of armor cannot be filled for a limited time. And the longer you spend in his gas, that next one will also become corroded. And then if you stay even longer, the next one will also become corroded. So now you only have one shield that you can fill up until that corrosion fades away. Makeda, welcome in. How are you? So basically it's like, it's a way to make his gas dangerous without just adding more damage numbers to it. Because the issue is right now, people are just pushing him in his gas because his gas isn't doing really all that much damage. So if you're like, so adding a different effect would make it to where, like, you have to weigh the pros and cons of like, okay, yeah, damage wise, maybe we won't take a lot of damage, but my armor is not going to be able to be healed for a bit. If we keep fighting in it for too long. So like there's more of a strategy there. Yeah, you can go ahead and run in, but like, again, if a third party pushes, well, you know, what are you gonna do? So anyway, that's my idea for a caustic buff that isn't just purely numbers, because they keep on like, they overtune him by making his toxic gas too strong, and people then complain, but then right now it's useless. I saw a video where somebody pushes into a building, they ended up there's like a trap next to the door. The trap goes off and they backed off, but like they still got like hit with the gas, but it did 0 damage to them. So they like really didn't get hit with the gas, even though the gas trap went off. Anyway, there's just like, I don't know. Anyway, that's my caustic buff. I think he should get a new effect called corrosion or corroded. And yeah. Did you get any good from all those packs the other day? Oh, we got a bunch of legendary skins. I didn't get any heirloom shards, which makes me sad, but it's okay. You can't have it all, you know. It's fine. Okay. So, here's the deal. What do I do now? Because hold on. There's not going to be a way for me to... There's not going to be a way for me to get my saves back. Sigh, I am a part of their Discord. But the thing is that I've lost also some of my, like... I've lost some of my early supporter items. My favorite skin is actually one that was because I played the like I played like the alpha, and it's not there anymore. And I'm sad. This is a weird way to go about returning to Tears of the Kingdom. We're never going back to that. Tears of the Kingdom is dead to me. That's different than, yeah. So like I can never earn that. Like that skin was actually like special. I think I'm going to have to go into the Windblown Discord later after stream and be like, hey, let me explain this. I'd email the devs and say it's yeah. This is Tears of a Different Kingdom. So true. That's mean I love Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I couldn't get into it. We also had some backseating going on, and I hated it. And so it affected my view of it. Well, sad and a tummy ache. And actually, my tummy is actually rumbling right now. It's not feeling that good. It's probably because I'm also sad. You know, it's not helping. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Here's what. Start something new. Well, what about playing one of those cringe hidden object games so bad they're funny? I don't think I have any that aren't like I would have to purchase one. How about you do charades and we guess? Let me see what I have that I want to do. Don't really know. All I feel is sadness. You know? All I feel is sad. I hope that luckily Ruffy I think has cloud saves. So we should be fine there. I don't want to play that right now though. Okay. I think what we're gonna do, we won't play anything on the Steam Deck today. We can switch to Fury. Part of me was sort of like, what if I ended stream? Because again, my tummy is sort of hurting. But I would feel bad doing that after a raid. I'll deal with my Steam Deck later. I think what we're gonna do, we might play Fury. And I'll just start over. Woo! I do need to do the DLCs, but actually that one would be on my Steam Deck. I know my camera's frozen. It's because I switched HDMIs. That would be on my Steam Deck. I think what we'll do is we're going to try playing Fury. I'm going to have to get good at it. So we're going to start from the beginning of that. But before we do, let's BRB. Just so we can take a little break real fast, and then we'll come back. So friends, BRB. Oh, my camera's frozen again. Very cool, very cool, very cool. While my camera's frozen, we'll BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate, stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
Where is the game? 1 second. The sound's working again. I think everything's going wrong. Also Kraken, hello, how's it going? You can stand up. The lore expands. I know, it's rare that I stand up. Okay. We're going to play Fury. Wait, it's not there. Why can't you see anything? I can at least hear it now. But it's not there for you all for some reason. What is happening? What's going on? Hold on. Oh, weird. It's actually... Hold on. Weird? Even weirder? Wait. Why would it do that? Here's the weird thing. Here's the weird thing. We have PlayStation 5. I start Fury. You guys can't see it. Why would it do that? Why? Why? Hold on. Options. I mean, it's such an old game. I guess let's see. Hold on. Oh, that's exactly what I was going to check. I was going to see... Okay, if I open up, like, Apex. So Apex is working fine. Yeah. So Apex is working fine. It's just Fury for some reason. Fury, what are you doing? Why? So this one is the PS5 version. There is a PS4 version, but I have the PS5 version installed. La 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 la. You know what's funny? I searched for Fury PS5 black screen and I found a Reddit thread. And it says, I'm having an issue with getting Fury to work on my capture card. I haven't come across anything like this before. And I was like, wait, that's my issue. And then I checked to see who wrote the post. It was me 2 years ago. And nobody has responded. So I kind of forgot. I must have had the... But how did we stream Fury? Did I fix it? Did I fix it and just like never update it? Because we streamed Fury for a bit. Oh my goodness. Okay. I know, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Moxie. Do you need a Windows desktop capture instead of game capture? Well, so I'm running it off of my PS5, so I don't know necessarily how I would do that. I do wonder if maybe... Hold on. I'm going to open Fury again. So strange. Because, like, I see it on my monitor, but it's not healed. But I wonder if maybe... Oh, it's not changing anything. I was wondering, like, maybe if I change the resolution of the capture card, maybe that changes something. It doesn't. It doesn't change anything. That's so weird. And there's nothing in these options. And again, but I've streamed it before. So I must have fixed it at some point, right? There's nothing in it. I was like, maybe there's like a graphics thing. But this is also an old game, so it didn't have like... Dinner was good. Even Moxie ate some. Ooh, we love that. It looked nom nom. Only so I stay alive. That's good. You know? Let's sigh. HDCP is turned off. Just double checking. Is there like, hold on. Is there anything else that would be... Let's look at screen and video. VRR is off. Okay, hold on. I also turned off... Oh, I fixed it. I fixed it, everybody. Oh my goodness. I think what it was, I had to turn off the 122 refresh rate or something. Okay, new game. We're starting from the beginning. Because I don't remember the controls. We'll have to walk the goose. I mean, get it sorted. If not, I did. I did, Shady. I got it sorted. So that's us. I kind of don't remember the
were
lore.
a weapon, a bringer of death. And now, you're nothing. I will keep on killing you. Again and again.
I did it!
I am your future. An eternity of slow.
I'm gonna go comment on my post on Reddit.
I hear thunder. Pitter patter. Time to wake up.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here with you.
Shake your head. Nod your head. It's time to go. See what they did to you? Pull yourself together. Get out of prison. Kill the jailer. Fight for your freedom. The jailer is the key. Kill him, and you'll be free.
So this is basically a boss fight game. Like, there's no enemies besides the bosses. And there's a little bit of lore, good music. I've never beaten it. But I have forgotten the controls because it's been so long. About a year is what Sassy said. So we're starting from the very beginning.
Every step you've taken from that cell, I'll make you regret. You listen to me, and you listen good. You'll never escape. I swear I'll put you right back in your cell. There's an easy way and a hard way. You choose. Excellent choice.
Oh, right. I forgot we could even shoot stuff. Circles parry.
I was hoping you'd try to get up, so I can hurt you real bad.
Ow. So they're just teaching us mechanics with this guy. I hate this type of like. Like the waves are my enemies. Why can't I'm so bad at dodging that. What? I am dodging, I promise. I know it doesn't look like I am. But I'm dodging. I did. I loved Cocoon. Oh, right. You can hold dodge to like dash further. That's what it is. That's what I'm doing wrong. That's what I'm doing. I remember. Good thing we restarted.
This has been fun, but it's time to get serious. Those shocks in the cell, they really hurt, don't they? Well, that was nothing. I'm gonna teach you some real pain. Do you really think you can beat me?
Yes. Uh-oh. No!
You're going.
Rude. Ah! I'm parrying! Parrying!
No way.
Oops. There we go.
You're gonna run back to your cell and beg me to lock you up again.
He has 3 more. Those squares means he has 3 more, like, phases that we have to defeat. Woo.
Come back here. I will take you down. Yeah, let's do it. You're gonna take some putting back together when I'm done with you.
2 more phases. Okay. Rude. last phase.
There is no way you can defeat me.
Just dodge this entire time until he's like tired. First boss dead.
You will be broken. You will go back to yourself.
Bravo! Excellent! What a thrill! Not your first time, right? Anyway, the good news, we're one step closer to freedom. The bad news, there's more out there waiting for us. But don't worry, I know them. I can help. Believe me, what's waiting at the end of all this is so worth the trouble. You and me, we're in the same boat now. Now let's get the hell out of here.
This bunny guy.
Way down there lies a free world. A world of peace and light, where you're free as the wind. And you know what? We're going to get there.
Oatmeal, welcome in. This is a cool game. Have you played it before? Abby, welcome in also. Hello, how are you? Always good to see you in YV streams.
I'll tell you what I know on the way. But don't expect all the answers. It's all about what a man does.
Long time no see. Yeah. I remember this boss. So I've never beaten it, but I've gotten some ways in. I think I've fought maybe 5 bosses. I remember this boss was very difficult. I'm doing pretty good. My tummy's been rumbling.
Friend, is a prison. A prison within a prison.
I have not. Okay, fair.
A very clever trick.
So yeah, it's basically just like boss after boss. And I think I've done 5 before. I'm not hungry. My stomach's kind of aching a bit.
And the prisoner have a lot in common. She turned up one day, destroyed everything in her wake, and then bam! She got caged.
So this is another prisoner. The last one was a jailer. If you get better soon. Thank you, Abby. Yeah, hopefully.
They had to build all these layers so she couldn't get out. And you couldn't hear her screaming.
The bunny guy can't tell if he like. He seems there's something
She tried to tear through those
untrustworthy.
walls so many times, but they just kept growing back around her. It drove her completely insane. Enraged, she'll hunt anything and rip it to pieces. Now that's some jailer, right?
My favorite boss was the angel
You and me,
boss.
We know that being locked up fucks you up inside. We know that so well, don't we?
The music
That's why
for the
we did
angel
what
boss is so
we did.
good.
That's why we're getting out. That's why our story doesn't end like hers.
Yeah, I remember this. I can't remember why, but I remember being struggling with this boss a bit. I think she also has like a sniper move or something, where she's like off screen. During summer biblical camp, I taught the kiddos about the Northern Lights. I have seen them before. They're really, I mean, impossible to see like during the summertime because it's so bright out at night. But during the winter, like early spring, is some of the best times to see. Ow. So she, oh yeah, she also breaks the walls, which is unfortunate for me. Phase 1 done. Oh, some of the walls are coming back. So those are still following me. Why are you running? Leave me alone! I should be able to parry that. Oh, okay. I don't know why I moved. Because I'm scared, that's why. There we go. Stay here. If I parry, I heal a little bit. And then every new phase, my health goes up. Oh, right. I forgot. She has this scythe now. Ah! Way too early. Oh, leave me alone! Was not expecting that to chase me. I got two though. I got so lucky. Maybe Claire Obscure has helped me with my parry time. Woo. I'm gonna stay away from you. No, I hate these. I was saying this the other day, that anytime a boss has like a wave mechanic like that, where you have to dodge like a full wave or something, it is my least favorite mechanic to fight against. I hate it so much, but all of the bosses have something like that. I just fell off. Oh, I need to get over there. Oh, that was way too fast. Nice. Okay, only 2 more phases. Oh, what colors? I've seen a lot of green. I've seen a lot of green and bluish. Now she's free. This is where it gets much harder. If I recall, there was like a weird sort of jump scare. She kind of appears out of nowhere. There we go. I don't know what those do. I feel like this does something. I should be shooting these. Ugh. Tap? Tap! Welcome in, how are you? Have you ever played Fury? leave me alone. What did I ever do besides try to kill you? It's her last phase. Oh, this must not have been the sniper person then. So typically, the last phase is one where you just kind of have to try to survive. Pure bullet hell. Like, no damage we do is gonna do anything. Ow. Again. How goes it? And no, I've not played this, but it looks cool. I was not ready. I started playing it a long time ago, but never beat it. And then we were gonna play something else. My Steam Deck has been giving me some trubs, unfortunately. Oh, we got her. And so what the plan changed, and now I didn't know what to do, but I still had this installed. So I was like, let's start from the beginning. In a way, it did. The old switcheroo. Basically, it tried to install an update, even though I didn't have any space on my hard drive, and it doesn't check for that. So it restarted to install it, but then it was like, you can't install it because you don't have space. But when that happens on your Steam Deck, it just starts a loop. Goes to clear space on my deck. Yeah, it basically gets stuck in a loop. Where then it's like, it's trying to boot up, but it can't because it was in the middle of an installation.
I'll catch up.
So, I tried to follow a bunch of instructions to get it to work. It really didn't work. The only thing that I could do was then to wipe all of the user data off of it. I install all of my games on an SD card. And so I thought everything would be fine. And I haven't had to re-download any of the games, but I lost some of my saves, I guess. Because I guess the saves are still on there. And one of the games I was going to play today, Windblown, doesn't seem to have cloud saves. So it seemed to have lost all of that data. I need to email, though, or like Discord message their devs, though, because there were some things like, because for that game, I played like the alpha, and there was like a special skin I got because of that. And when I tried to restart, it looks like that skin is like gone. So I don't know how to get that back. So I want to message them. Luckily, I streamed it just the other day, and so I want to take like a screenshot of my stream and be like, look, I have the skin. Time heist, I know. Well, and so anyway, it seems like I lost some of that data. I think the other games that I was playing on my deck have cloud saves, though. Or at least the ones that, like, I was in the middle of playing right now. So, like, that's not the worst, but anyway. So we're just kind of playing this on a whim. But Fury is an old game. I'm playing on my PlayStation.
She crashed through one day.
It's just a boss fight game. Like, there's no...
Couldn't make sense of her. She was so wild. So they put her in a cage.
There's no, like, minions to
Then
fight.
you came along and they did even worse.
It's...
way worse. course.
You just walk to
It all
each
went
boss,
so
and this guy
wrong.
talks to you and gives you a little bit of lore and is
But we're going to
mysterious.
make things right again. Together.
That bunny guy, he's suspicious. It actually, I mean, I think it might. Plus, the music is really good. It switches who does the music, but Carpenter Brute is one of them, and I love his stuff. He's like it's very synthwave 80s. And then there's I feel like there's at least one or two other artists that they like swap between for the different bosses, but it's great. And my favorite, so I think we got to boss 5.
It's like a dream. The breeze.
And it's an angel, and the music is
Feels like
so good.
We could take off and leave this place behind us.
I remember this boss, I think. Sort of, yeah. So
But
it's
you know better.
it's
Nothing
just
is
bosses,
what it seems.
but
We're
each
stuck
boss
here.
has like
The real world is somewhere else.
6
down there.
phases or something. But what's kind of neat is so like each boss has like 6 lives, and every time you beat one, you go into the next phase. Every time you go to the next phase, any health that you're missing gets filled. But then you have like 3 lives. And the way that works is then like if you die, you just restart that boss phase that you were on. And you both get your health filled at that point. And so it's sort of like they give you 3 chances to kind of like learn how to fight the boss. And then if you die 3 times, then you have to start from the beginning of that whole fight. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, there's no minions or anything. It's just we're walking to the next boss now, and the bunny guy just talks to us ominously. It's honestly probably very cheap. It's an old game. I think it was originally out on PS4, but there's a PS5 version. And then I think there is a DLC where you play as like a different character. But I don't know if it's like the exact same bosses or like I don't know how that works, but or if it's like its own little thing. It might just be like a different character that has like different moves and stuff.
The old man coming up. There's more to him than meets the eye. A master of time, so they say. But if he's such a master, if he saw it all coming, why didn't he do something about it? Why didn't he stop it from happening? Or at least warn me? But look where we ended up.
I don't get the bunny. I don't know who he is. He talks a lot of we, but I don't know if we know him. You don't ever talk to him. Maybe it's like a Donnie Darko, Frank the Bunny situation. Also, what's cool is like the music in the middle of a fight, like as you get to different phases, will kind of like change a little bit.
For him, he chose to be here.
It's very fun.
But we are definitely not cool with this.
Transformers.
We are getting out of here.
More than meets the eye. Like, I would listen to this any day.
Time to move on. Go cross his path, my friend.
I remember
The
this guy.
jailer is the key.
The jailer is the key, he says. It's like an old guy. The character designs are cool.
Welcome, stranger. I have been looking forward to this moment.
I remembered something about rocks.
I foretold your escape, but not how far you would get. I am glad you made it to me. Time is a picture in motion through eternity. When you appeared, everything got still. You made the picture stop. I'm here to make my clocks tick again.
Ooh, he's an earthbender, yeah.
But I can remove you from my here and now, capture you and bring you back until the next cycle.
Right. I forgot. He has like... You have to like break through. This... Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm remembering this guy now. Oh, okay. Ah! So our bullets are gonna continually bounce off the walls, and we can get hit by them. But we're trying to, like, as we hit the walls enough times, they get smaller. Brad! Welcome in, Brad. How are you?
You live under the illusion of control. Abandon the fight. It is written.
He's our guy we're trying to kill. Ugh. Hate wave attacks. I don't know why I'm so bad at dodging them, but I am. Like, no matter the game. Windblown has a few of those, and I am terrible at it. Ow.
You're fighting yourself. Can you see?
Need to get some of those inner walls.
Welcome back, Skypilot.
Tap!
Went to
Ow.
use a fist bump and realized I was missing something.
Tap! Thank you so much for the resub for 21 months. Thank you. Ugh. I'm gonna punch this guy.
Go back.
Need an opening. Ow. Almost.
I see.
Oh. Almost there. Oh, can we not? Rude. Okay, so we have to shoot him. We can't go in and give him a punch.
You live under the illusion of control. Abandon the fight.
Oh.
It is
I
written.
thought that was gonna be it. Oh, I missed! I thread the needle somehow. Come on. I don't want to redo this phase. So he has 4 phases. You can see up at the top right. It's those squares.
Go back.
Come on. There we go. Whew.
Experience.
Oh, my neighbor Totoro. Oh, that's so good. Oh, and Erica, I hope you have a great evening. I don't remember what this does. Ugh. Ow. My Neighbor Totoro is so good. Have you seen it before, Brett?
It's not looking good.
Fear not.
A crack in the shell, but can you find it twice?
Rude. Also, I just parried a bullet. I didn't realize I could do that.
Make every second.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Everything's like frozen. I need this health. I need this health back. My bullets are...
I also like to take it slow.
Ow.
It's not looking good. I also like to take it slow. Not so fast.
Okay, one phase over. Let me, oh, Cretin, welcome in. How are you? Bubbles been lurking for a couple of hours. Brad, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate. But Eric, I hope you have a good one. Leave me alone.
You're too impulsive. This is my body.
Into the wall. Oh my gosh, I hate wave attacks with a passion. And into the wave. I dash. Oops. Oh. Some of these. Oh, okay. So I lost. So this round is gonna start over. It's those darn wave attacks. I tell you, I am not good at them. It's the dump and having to dodge.
It's not looking good.
Okay, I'm doing much better though. Oh. Okay. Well, I was gonna say I did this without getting hurt. I then immediately got hurt.
Again.
I parried.
Make every second count.
Get out of there! Ah! This. Pick that up, please.
Prepare to meet your fate.
little weird today. Not much sleep. Are you feeling weird because you haven't had a lot of sleep? What about wave attacks from wave pool? Well, I can't swim, so those are also dangerous for me. All right. So this is my. I think this is technically my last chance. Oh, what?
Jet set and ready.
Raph.
Gee,
Jeet! Raph, welcome in. How are you? How goes it?
You're too
Raph, I also think this would be a game you would like, actually. It has some, like, sort of, not fully ragey, but like, there's something about it that I think would resonate with you.
again. Every second.
You need to not get hit by the orbs. Get away! Ah! But how are you? How? I dodged! I dodged! Oh. It's good, that's good, that's good. I'm enjoying the stages. It seems to be moving it. Yeah, it's...
Prepare to meet your fate.
Oh! The perfect timing. Nice. Okay, we made it to the next round. So this is basically like a boss rush style game where there's only bosses. There's no minions to fight along the way. You beat a boss, or you like fight a boss, learn how their pattern and how they attack, dodging, parrying, etc., and then you go to the next boss. And then also the music is great. But anyway, it's just that. So it's sort of, I feel like there's, I mean, like your Hollow Knight skills, I think would like, it's like P5 and Hollow Knight, but immediately, yes. So I was like, I think your Hollow Knight skills would apply to this because it's just like you're learning how to fight these people, but each boss is a bit different, and you learn some lore as you like walk to the next boss.
Focus. Let's bring an end to this.
How? But what's cool, okay, so I'll also explain what is kind of neat is so, oh, you guys, well, you can kind of see, so the boss's health bar is that blue bar that's currently kind of grayed over there. And there's a certain number of squares. This guy has 4 squares. That means there's 4 phases for this guy. So every time you take that health bar all the way down, it moves to the next phase. So then like his attacks change and whatever. And then my health bar is up above me, and I have 3 squares underneath me. If I die, it marks off a square. But what happens is you restart at whatever phase you were just on. So it gives you 3 chances to sort of like learn the phase. And if you die 3 times, then you have to start at the beginning of the whole fight. But there's like a little bit of wiggle room, and if you parry at the right time, you heal. You can do some charged attacks and whatever. Anyway, it's really interesting. But I feel like you could. I feel like this could be something. And it's also a very old game, so I imagine you can find it for pretty cheap.
Seek joy in these last breaths.
Okay. There's something about we have to break all of these pillars or something. If I recall, but while we do that, every time we hit a pillar, it shoots out more bullets. So we have to dodge. Okay. Ow. I don't have a lot of health. Oh my gosh. Leave me alone! Ah, ah. Also, there are sometimes green orbs. If you shoot them, they'll give you health, but... Ow, I don't know. How am I gonna get through this? Maybe I need to... Oh no. I have like... Maybe I need to be shooting them from further away or something. Maybe I'm too close. Hey, that's...
And thus the cycle ends.
But how's your day going?
We shall meet again at the beginning.
Also, I was watching Hannah play Apex earlier, and she was crushing it. Okay, I think you just dodge for now. No shooting.
Seek joy in these last
Yeah, it's
breaths.
so I don't know if you've ever heard of the genre bullet hell, but this is part bullet hell. Meaning you just have to, there's just things, so many things flying at you that you have to dodge. Do I just like, eventually do they fade away? Or will they just keep bouncing? I know some of them disappear when I shoot them. So maybe I need to like be doing that. Need to make sure like I'm also shooting the bullets. But they like make more bullets as I shoot them. But this is the last phase, so I think if I can, like, if I break all these pillars, I think I just have to hit them, like, once, and we're good. Ah! I feel like they are heat-seeking. That may not actually be true, but it... Sometimes I'm like, this is... You're targeting me. Okay. I'm just gonna try to shoot this one from far away. Maybe it'll give me some opportunity to... Okay. What happens next? He's... Where did he go? Oh my gosh. I got so lucky. We got him! I'm not surprised she was crushing it. Best fuse ever, seriously, best fuse. What type of game is this? I don't know. It's like a Dark Souls Souls-like without it being a Souls-like. Boss rush.
Look to the sky, stranger. Therein lies your answer.
Got him. We actually were very close to having to redo that entire fight.
There is no fate. We build our own destiny.
And then there's this bunny guy who gives us lore in between.
Our man on the rocks, he knew a lot. He even figured out why you were sent to us. Look at the sky, he kept saying. The dot on the sun. But no one listened.
Also, his, like, I don't know why he has, like, a microphone stand with him, but he does. Just what? He's aura-maxing with his microphone stand. Okay, this boss I hated, and I'm very scared. I was thinking about this as I was fighting one of the other bosses. I was like, oh wait, there's that one boss in the sewer. But I think the next boss was like my favorite. No. I think it's two after. Actually, well, the next one has a good song, but the next one was my favorite.
Years of evolution, culture, civilization, great intellect, wonders of nature. Bam! Wiped out in one single impact. One.
This guy makes like clones of himself.
I searched and searched.
And I hated fighting
and
against him.
answer anything. Just some hope, you know, that I could fix this, fix him, so my plan would be flawless. But I never found a thing.
Welcome back, Moxie. We've fought a couple bosses. I think we've killed 3. We're about to go to 4.
Sure, I could have stopped, rolled up in a ball and cried for the rest of my days. And left you frying on your rock.
Again, I don't trust the
But
bunny
I
guy.
didn't.
Too self-important.
I don't know much about you. I've heard some bad stuff. And what I've seen, well...
Fair.
But we have
What
one
game were they
thing
playing?
in common, you and I. We have nothing to lose. For every day
be fair, we're
we're
also
locked
playing a weird
away
game.
up here, we have nothing. We've lost. One thing about Fishface up there, you know,
Was it
he
date
got,
everything?
Contaminated. I'm not sure he's got much to say.
That's sort of the
He
dating
probably
game that
can't
everyone's
even
playing.
speak at all anymore. But if he does, just ignore the crazy babble.
Here's the arena. Okay. I can't remember fully why I hated him, but I remember struggling with this boss for a while.
Look at the filth around you. Darkness. Look at me. Don't look so horrified. You're staring at yourself. You did this to me. Finally.
I don't even know who you are.
Finally. I meet my creator.
I do remember something with these laser things. Like, you can kind of continually split.
Stench. That rancid energy. That familiar corruption.
Oh. I did bad. Phase 1 done. Oh, yeah, that's why I hated this. Ah! And he has wave attacks and he has this thing. Oh, I remember. This is gonna be nightmarish. I thought he was gonna like, oh, we had to do that from scratch. Let's see. Love the character's white hair. Can't wait till my whole head turns white. It's a little gray, not much. It's fair. Do you have long hair too? Okay, so that doesn't cut through, I've learned. At least I know I can hit him with my gun. Oh, I like stop the little beam. Who knew? Who knew you could do that? Not I. Oh. Right. Cool, 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 cool. I gotta remember he's gonna do that. Also, I'm like, am I poisoned or something? That again. Don't you love it? I hate those things so much. Yeah, okay, when I get hit with these things, the screen turns wobbly. Right. I've got to learn also the parrying of that. I promise I'm dodging. Oh. Nice. Dodged.
This hellhole place can't be the end of the road.
We have to restart. From the beginning. Nice. First round done. Okay. Hold on. My hair's short and a little long in the back. I cut my hair into a mohawk. It's got about 4 inches in length. That's amazing. I love that. I bet it looks super cool. Got African American hair. It's really curly too. So cool. Wait, Paul, I don't know if you saw earlier, but you were talking about annoying mechanics and I mentioned what I hate because it's dumb. Dodge a literal bullet with exactly 1 frame. Oh, right. Basically insta kills. Yeah, that's no fun. No, I agree with you. I barely missed that. Leave me alone. I got very lucky.
I hate this.
Doing better.
You're going to drown.
Okay, so we have to do a lot of dodging. Unbelievable.
So much power, but so much pain.
I actually thought of it. Okay. If we can get the parry on that, it's good because we can heal. Oh, okay, so that's 4 hits. Oh, we did a perfect parry right there. Nice. Oh no.
Creation. Your mass of fire, void, shattered.
That is just rude. 2, 3, 4. No! We start. Wait, do we start at the close-up point or? No, we have to do this whole thing again. Who are we? We don't really know. We just are referred to as a prisoner of some kind. That's kind of it. and these people are called jailers, but what are we being punished for? Who are they? Some of them also seem to be like us in some way. Ow.
So much pain.
Oh, that is dumb. I have half health. Okay, so now we're in close up. Doesn't do any damage to him, unfortunately.
Your mass of fire and void shattered my world.
I don't get how I'm supposed to dodge that from so close. Maybe that is what's happening. I hate this boss so much. I'm remembering why I didn't like him. I can't, like, carry the walls, can I? Oh my gosh. Damn it.
So much pain.
Aw, I thought I got the timing right. By the way, this will likely be our last attempt. My stomach is a bit rumbly. Nice. Goodness. I thought he was done.
Your mass of fire and void shattered my world.
Oh,
This hellhole place can't
I
be
remember
the
I
end of the
hated this
road.
boss so much, and
what's
it
waiting for
all
you
came
out
back to me
there.
why. But okay, we'll stop there. But friends, thank you for being here. I need to figure out how to get my save back for Windblown. So I'll probably message the devs or whatever today. But friends, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching me play. We'll probably, I want to beat Fury at some point, so we'll probably play more of it another day. Just more figuring out when that is and all of that. But friends, thank you for being here. If you did not vote on the horror games, make sure you do that. I'll put the link in chat once more. If you miss it, it is in the Discord as well. So make sure you go vote. We'll probably continue it tomorrow. So like go on to the next round. So, but friends, that is it for us today. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Actually, let me give a couple thank yous real fast. Forgot. Thank you to Tap for the 21 months and Ross for the 13 months. Very much appreciated. Calco for the 15 stream streak. Moxie for the 5 stream streak. Hannah for the raid. BBS for the raid. Erica for the 5 stream streak. Sassy for the 45 stream streak. Very much appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye!